Hi there. This is going to be my first YouTube video for the Cohesive Brands channel. I've been posting content on Instagram, and I decided that I needed to get on YouTube so we could have longer discussions. A minute and a half is great when you want to give quick tidbits, nuggets for your audience on social media, and that's what Instagram is for. It's kind of like Twitter, X is, those short tidbits, and then Facebook, you can post longer stories and conversations. So, same concept. I feel like Instagram is good for quick nuggets, and YouTube, you can really elaborate on what you're trying to say. So, today I posted on my Instagram, and I've been posting this a lot, which is how to stand out in a saturated market. If you're a business owner, small business owner, and you're in a saturated market, how can you stand out in that saturated market? I think we can get very frustrated. We can get discouraged, especially for me being a branding agency, a brand identity graphic designer. There are a ton of people that do what I do and that offer what I offer. How can I set myself apart? And that is to specialize in something. Don't generalize what you do, get specific, specialize in something, create an umbrella, create the door that gets people in, and then you can offer more. It doesn't mean you can only offer that. And don't box yourself in too much. I'm a brand identity designer for small businesses. So I design the brand identity for small business owners that are building a business. I help them with their logo, their business cards, their website, really everything they need to step outside the door and blast their logo everywhere, their brand everywhere. That's what I do. I also help with messaging. So that's my boxing in brand identity design for small businesses. What is the problem I solve? Stand out in saturated markets. The problem is saturated. You're in a saturated market. You're a roofer or a pressure washer, a painter. So mostly service-based businesses that are in saturated markets. You're a photographer. How can you stand out? That's what we do. We will sit with you and we will strategize and we will get you to stand out in your saturated market digitally, and in print and everywhere else. We're going to clarify your message. We're going to figure out what problem do you solve and how do you solve it? What makes you different? That's what I do. So, do I offer mailers, postcards, EDDM mailings? Yeah, but I categorize my business as brand identity design for small businesses, so I can still offer so many other things, but I simplify the message. And that's what my message is to you. Simplify your message. What can you say is the main problem you solve? It's not the only problem you solve, but what is the main problem you solve? If you're a roofer, why don't you specialize in a specific roof? Say the problem, get specific, be clear. We are metal roofing specialists. That is who we are. Do we still offer shingle roofs? Yes. Do we still offer tile roofing? Yes. But we are metal roofing specialists. We speak to a specific problem so that we can say those names, so we can get those people to listen, to get a specific person to listen. Specialize in something. I say brand identity design for small businesses, but if a medium to large business comes up and says, hey, we want you to design our brand, am I going to say no? No, I'm not going to say no. I mean, it depends on what kind of situation it is. I don't say yes to everything. That's another video, but be careful to stay in your lane. You don't want to say yes to something that you don't want to be known for, because then you're going to start getting that business filtered to you, right? But it doesn't mean I don't offer more. It doesn't mean I don't offer more for other people. It's just I specialize in something so that I can be known for something. And so I continue to post brand identity design for small businesses, small business design, small business brandings. And I am just throwing it out there multiple times a day, every day. Guess what? I'm going to be known as the small business brand designer, branding strategy, brand partner. I'm going to be known for that. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. Okay. That person might not be ready at that point when they see my post, but I'm planting the seed. And that's what branding is. It really is gardening a brand. It's planting the seed. It's cultivating that seed, watering the seed constantly with how you're putting your brand out in front of people, how you speak to people, the type of invoices you're sending, the way you follow up, the way you talk to people on the phone, the way you dress out in public. You are cultivating this story. What is brand? Brand is how that story gets planted in my mind and how it turns into something. And you can't really control that whole journey. I have things I've been through and experiences and morals and all of these things in my personal life that is going to help shape how I take your brand in. But that's going off on a tangent. Specialize in something. Figure it out. What can we do to specialize in something? What is a problem we can speak to? What is a name we can say? Metal roofing, metal roofing. So now we're actually saying a name. I've said this before in another video. It's like I'm at a grocery store and someone comes over the intercom and says, "Hey, Winn-Dixie shoppers." I'm probably going to tune you out. I'm busy. I got things I'm doing. But if I hear, "Hey, all the moms in the store right now," I'm going to start listening. They just said my name. They spoke to me. Me. They're speaking to me. So if you speak to a specific problem, metal roofing, and then someone comes up and they're like, "Oh, I'm looking for a metal roof." I'm going to go in the direction of the person saying my name. I'm going to look in that direction. Doesn't mean you can't offer more than that, but think of a problem you can speak to and be clear. One sentence. How do you solve that problem and what makes you different? How do you save the day? And Donald Miller, Building a Story Brand, the book, amazing. Donald Miller. It's not you saving the day, you're helping them save the day in their own life. But that's another video, another discussion. Anyways, I'm trying to gather my thoughts for the ending of this video. You're in a sea full of businesses that offer what you offer, okay? There's 100 photographers in the room. Be known for something, stand for something, get specific, be clear, and that's how you can stand out in your saturated market today. Jessica Robinson with Cohesive Brands.